So Sonic has had a lot of collabs with music artists throughout the years, such as Dreams Come True, who did Green Hill Zone and the end credits for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Sonic 06. Michael Jackson with Sonic the Hedgehog 3, that boy Akon for Sonic 06. But one of their more overlooked collabs is with the group m-flo. That's right. Today we're talking about the Tripod Baby Shadow the Hedgehog mix, aka m-flo loves Shadow the Hedgehog. So let's give a little background for the group for those that don't know. m-flo is a Japanese hip-hop group that started in the 90s, consisting of 3 members: Taku Takahashi, the producer slash DJ, Verbal, the MC or rapper for those who are uninformed, and also, if you heard this song, bruh, that boy Verbal is also a member of the Teriyaki Boys, bruh. International banger right here. And he also did the first opening for Beyblade V-Force. And with Verbal being a member of the Teriyaki Boys, he got to experience more exposure to the American side of hip-hop, being able to work with the Neptunes and Kanye West. And bruh, Kanye's the boy, bruh. Like, hey, whatever Kanye be doing outside of the studio, that ain't got nothing to do with me, bruh. But in the studio, on the record, that's the bro. Like, he made Graduation, bro. Like, come on now. And of course, we can't forget about their lead vocalist, Lisa. Now let's get into the group's come up story. So Verbal and Taku met in the 5th grade during international school, and this is where they became fluent in Japanese and English, and they also met Lisa during their high school years. So Verbal and Taku were originally in this group called NMD, and they had performed on this late night show called House Energy, and they actually won the audition, bro. They were offered record deals and everything, bro. They was about to sign up, get straight to making music, bro. But sadly, Verbal's parents were strongly against their son making a living from rapping. Like, bruh, shit was so tragic. And it's crazy because Verbal did an interview with Pharrell, and straight up from the man himself, he said it's an Asian thing. I was just like, bruh, that's crazy. They would have rather had bro be a doctor than a rapper over everything, bro. Like, I'm telling you. So Verbal would go to college in Boston as NMD was disbanded. Although Verbal and Taku would soon reunite when Verbal came back into town. Because at the time, Taku was asked to make a remix for the song The Way We Were by Barbra Streisand. And crazy enough, this is the same song that Jail Robotnik was singing when he met his grandson in the 3rd Sonic movie, bruh. And Shadow's in there too. It's like, bro, you can't make this up. Like, when I found this out, I was like, ain't no way, bro. Somehow it all intertwines into Sonic, bro. Ain't that crazy? Even in their come up story, bro, they haven't even done the collab with Shadow the Hedgehog yet, and they already intertwined paths. So Taku would hit up the bro Verbal and was like, hey yo man, you gotta spit a rhyme, bro, for old time's sake. And you know, the boy Verbal agreed. Taku had told the bro Verbal that like, if things go well, we can make like 500 vinyls, bro, and that was enough for them. So they was like, man, let's do it, let's get it, you know. But as they were making the song, they were like, damn, something's low-key missing, bro. We should get our friend Lisa and have her on lead vocals. And that's what they did, and that was the first m-flo song, and the rest was history. Well, not quite. So m-flo would release 2 studio albums between 2000 and 2001, Planet Shining and Expo Expo, to critical success. They even had a top 5 hit song with The Record coming in 2001. But right as m-flo had reached success, Lisa left the group to pursue a solo career. The guys tried to keep her in, but she still ended up dipping out of the group. So Verbal and Taku were kind of lost on how they should tackle their 3rd album without their lead vocalist. And bro, get this, they were actually inspired by the Neptunes, seeing how they would collaborate with multiple artists. So they decided to start the m-flo Love series. And within the series, they would collaborate with the biggest and upcoming artists in the J-pop industry. Like, whatever they thought was dope, they would put them on the album, and that was it. They released their 3rd album, Astromantic, in 2004, which is the beginning of the Love series, and the 4th album, which was released the next year, called Beat Space 9, which is where the song we're talking about today comes from. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember how I said Lisa left the group in 2002? Well, this song actually reunites the original trio with the song Tripod Baby, and it's titled m-flo Loves Lisa, just to show that they're on good terms. You know, like, it's no bad blood, but Lisa's still doing her solo thing, and you know, m-flo is featuring her. Now, the song's title actually has some significance because the first official debut of m-flo is the Tripod EP, before they had released an actual album, and the song where they reunite is called Tripod Baby. So how did Sega ended up contacting m-flo to remix this song for Shadow the Hedgehog of all things? Believe it or not, Sega actually approached m-flo for the collaboration to market Shadow in Japan. With m-flo being arguably the most popular hip-hop group in Japan, they thought it was a good idea to have them market Shadow to the Japanese audience. And they had just had their first #1 album on the Oricon charts, so like, you know what I'm saying? They was at the top of the game, bruh. Also, the Oricon charts is basically just the Japanese version of the Billboard Hot 100, and that's how they, you know, collect the sales data of the songs. And yeah, so m-flo decided to remix Tripod Baby only 3 months after the original version had released. This track is only a digital exclusive and was only on the iTunes version of their remix album Dope Space 9. If you get the physical CD of this album, the Shadow song won't be on there, bro. But of course, it's been added to other digital platforms like Spotify and YouTube over the years. So, you know, we chilling. And to be honest, this song kind of sticks out compared to all the other vocal tracks. Like, you think of I Am All of Me or All Hail Shadow, and they're all like, you know, the Rock Crush 40 kind of style songs. But this one is like a electro J-pop kind of song, and it's just weird, but it's a banger. Does it fit Shadow? Probably not. But Sega was like, yep, that's good, bro. Let's release it. But nah, it really is a banger. It's just so different compared to every other vocal track for Shadow the Hedgehog. Also, there was this song that was going to be in the semi-hero playthrough called Broken by Sins of a Divine Mother, and this song is a damn banger, bruh. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know why they didn't add this into the final game, or at least the final soundtrack. Like, bruh, I just keep going on tangents. But yeah, m-flo even went the extra mile, and they also did this whole photo shoot with like Shadow the Hedgehog, bro, packing heat and everything. Like, bro, look at this, bro. Like, we got Taco on the left, Rebel on the right, you know, like, bro. This is crazy. Actually, this is like the same mascot costume that was used when like Shadow was doing like this wrestling event. Again, all this weird ass stuff just to market Shadow, bro. Like, what the fuck was Shadow doing at a wrestling event? Like, what was going on, bro? So Sega teamed up with Sammy, who were the guys who will hold the wrestling events for Pancrest, and for some reason one of these events brought out Shadow the Hedgehog, bro. And they even had like a whole Shadow print on the like wrestling mat and Sonic channel art around the ring and everything. It was just like, what is going on, bro? Like, literally. It is like the weirdest thing, and I've tried to find footage of this like wrestling event, but it's actually kind of hard to find. We might do a video on that, but I gotta do my research though. And we also got these amazing pictures with Shadow, Yuji Naka, and Daddy Zook chilling at the wrestling ring. Like, bro, it goes kind of hard, I can't even lie. Another one of my favorite things about when they were promoting Shadow is like during E3, they literally had this like Shadow statue holding a damn gun, and they like had people showing up and just getting on their knees and be like, just take me out, Shadow, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, bro. Nah, I love this shit, bro. Oh yeah, but let's get back into the story with m-flo. Then on top of them doing a photo shoot with Shadow the Hedgehog, they even redid the whole music video for Tripod Baby and added Shadow himself in the video, bro. And I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, this video don't even feel real. Like, it's like a mix of like space, sci-fi action going on, and some of the cinematics from the opening of the game. And when it comes to finding the m-flo Loves Shadow the Hedgehog music video, it's very hard to find in good quality. So man, shout out to this boy Seiko, bro, because like, I swear this is the best quality version of the music video I could find on YouTube, damn near anywhere. I actually did find this other clip, I think of like a short commercial from Twitter that actually looks pretty decent, but sadly it's not the full thing. So yeah, if you want to see the whole thing in the best quality, make sure it has this thumbnail. Yeah, so it starts off normal, just m-flo going in space. It's like a CGI animated video, right? And then Shadow gets like his own egg carrier. He starts attacking m-flo for some reason. And then the group is like, oh no, we gotta leave. So they like dip into this like moon crater. Yo, the moon is back, imagine. They start dancing with like gold Pepsi men. And yes, bro, this is where the iconic clip of Shadow dancing with the gold Pepsi Man is from, bro. Like, if you've been on the internet since the 2000s, you've seen this clip somewhere, bro. And this is where it's from. It's official. This ain't no fan animation, bro. This the real thing. But after that party, m-flo is like, man, let's dip out of here, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, when they're flying on these things, it kind of reminds me of that one section from Sky Troops in Shadow the Hedgehog with like the black creatures that you ride. I think it's like damn near the end of the stage. Yeah, straight up. But this man Shadow's like, where the fuck y'all going? Ends up using cast control. Like, bro was doing the hero playthrough. Like, I'm telling you, how did he gather up that energy? And like, as they're flying, they get transported to like digital circuit. If I had to guess, that's literally what it looks like. And at the end of the video, Shadow literally locks them up in a box and just starts laughing, bro. Like, what was this video? And this right here is the true ending of Shadow the Hedgehog. Not the one where he kills Eggman, not the one where he saves the world because everyone is stuck in place. Nah, this one right here where he traps m-flo and forces them to make bangers to the end of time. But like I said, there is another version of the music video for the original song. And it's mostly the same, but the ending is different. Instead of them being trapped in the cube by Shadow, they just walk off towards the sunset and live a peaceful life. They also used some of the clips from the music video to make a commercial to advertise Shadow in Japan. And it first starts off with Taku just watching Verbal play Shadow on the couch. They show off how the game looks, and then clips from the music video. It's nice, man. And at the end of the commercial, bruh, it literally got Verbal and Taku with fucking like Shadow wigs. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, I think this is like a photoshopped kind of image. Like, I don't think there's like an actual real image of them actually wearing like the Shadow wigs, but bro, this is legendary. We need this merch, like a Shadow wig. We low-key got the Sonic wig, the one that came when you pre-ordered Sonic colors back in the day. And man, real ones know I'll be wearing that shit. Also, for people going back and watching this video and wondering who this little fucker is, this character actually shows up in other m-flo music videos. And this animated art style actually started with their song Prism. But to be honest, I can't really tell you too much about this character. Like, I think they're just a good vibe. Yeah. It's like multiple of them. It's not one. Yeah. Looks like a Sega character, you know? Like, I feel like they blend in. Like, if you put me next to them, like the Chows, and next to bro, like we sort of match. Look. Yeah. Now, he low-key looked like a Knights character on the real. But now that we're done talking about the collaboration, I want to bring up some m-flo songs that just give off that Sonic vibe to me. And the first track that we're going to start off with is m-flo loves Kahimi Kari with the track Cosmonauty. And it's something about this track that just has that Sonic 06 vibes, like when you're in the extras menu, or low-key like when Sonic's running at the end of the game in Soliana and then he just looks up at the moon. Like, I don't know why, it just fits. I literally think about it all the time when I hear this song. Another track that low-key fits in Sonic Mega Collection is Magenta Rain. And I don't even gotta say nothing, bro. It just has that spacey, nostalgic vibe to it. So now, me being the m-flo connoisseur that I am, I will give y'all recommendations for getting into m-flo. And it's like, bro, if you watching this video, you already made it this far. Like, I know what type of person you are. You're a fucking weeb, bro. You be listening to anime openings, game OSTs. Like, bro, trust me, bro. Let me put you on. You know what I'm saying? So m-flo has had a couple of eras, but my personal favorites are the Tripod era from 1998 to 2002 and the Love series from 2003 to 2007. So if you want more of the hip-hop old school kind of vibe, then I recommend their Intergalactic collection. And this is basically like a greatest hits from all their stuff from the Tripod era. But if you want more of the upbeat stuff, sort of like m-flo loves Shadow the Hedgehog, then I recommend Award Supernova. I call, we laugh. And yeah, both of these albums are basically like greatest hits from both eras. But if I were to say what's the best m-flo studio album, gotta go with this Expo, man. This right here, yo, this shit hard, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro, top to bottom, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. It's like crazy because like I'll be listening to these songs, I don't know a damn thing they're saying half of the time, and then it's like other parts where like it's in English and it's like, oh, Now I know what you're talking about, but like, it just sounds good, bro. That's all that matters. For my m-flo fans out there watching this from Japan, bro, make sure to comment and tell me everything that I got wrong in this video. This is like a long time coming. I always wanted to make a video like this, and like, I'm such a huge fan of m-flo and the Sonic the Hedgehog series, so I hope that it came out right, because I know most of what I gotta know. Like, I've listened to all the studio albums for m-flo, and like, I played most of the Sonic games. I ain't gonna say I played every single one. Like, I haven't played Sonic Jam on the Gamecom, or what's another one, like Sonic X on the Leapfrog. We got some stuff to finish, but you know, I played like Knuckles Chaotix, stuff like that, Sonic Pocket Adventure, you know, some of the other games other people probably haven't played. But hey man, we gonna play all the Sonic games on this channel soon enough, man. Don't worry, more commentary videos coming from the boy. But you know what I'm saying, it's only one more thing left to say. It's Shadow the Hedgehog, baby.